Everybody thinks that you need to create a clothing line or invent some revolutionary product to make a lot of money online. But that's simply because they've never watched this video. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is William Rivera, and in this channel we talk about making money online. And in this video we're going to be talking about how you can open up wholesale accounts with big name brands like Sony, Logitech, even brands like Expo, credible brands that everybody knows, how you can open up wholesale accounts with them and sell their products online. This is called Amazon Wholesale. Now if you don't know what Amazon Wholesale is, it's essentially doing what I just said, but on Amazon. So opening up wholesale accounts with big name brands, buying their products at wholesale price, and then selling them for retail on Amazon's website. Now the reason why this is so powerful, guys, is because you're combining Amazon's credibility and a big name brand's credibility together, which is basically like the holy grail of e-commerce, right? Because people not only already know these big name brands, they're literally searching for those brands, ready to buy them every single day on Amazon.com, because if you didn't know, Amazon is the #1 e-commerce site in the world. And not only are you leveraging the #1 e-commerce site in the world and a big name brand, you also don't have to touch the product, you don't have to ship the product, and you don't have to deal with the customer service side of things. This is because you're going to be using the FBA business model. FBA stands for Fulfillment by Amazon, meaning whenever you get an order on Amazon's website, you're not actually shipping the item, Amazon is. And this is how 60% of the items on Amazon work. If you didn't know, when you actually go and buy things from Amazon's website, most of the time you're buying from a third-party seller like me, who has a wholesale account with that company you just bought a product from, and then I, or a third-party seller, listed it on Amazon's website, and then when you went and ordered it, Amazon just shipped it for me straight to you. Because instead of you having to hold inventory of your wholesale items, you can actually just store them in Amazon's warehouse. And so now that every time you get an order, Amazon will ship it with Prime shipping right to your customer. So without further ado, let's figure out how we can actually go and open up these wholesale accounts. All right guys, so we're on Amazon.com, and I'm gonna use this Funko Pop product as our example for today's video. And let's pretend that we've already done our research. We already know that this is a profitable product to sell. We already know that there's a lot of demand for this. And if you don't know how to go about all those techniques and how to be sure that your product is going to be profitable, I do a free e-commerce workshop every single Sunday. So make sure you attend that. The link for that's going to be in the description. But let's pretend you've already attended. Let's pretend you already know how to do that stuff. And now we just want to open the wholesale account with this brand, right? So what I would do is I would scroll down to where it says product information, and I would look up the manufacturer. So the manufacturer is Funko. So I would go to Google and I would type Funko Pop, and I would go to the company's website, okay? So boom, funko.com right here. And when you scroll down to the bottom of the website, you should see like a wholesale tab, or something that says wholesale, but this website doesn't, but they have a resellers tab, right? So if it doesn't say wholesale, it'll say something like resellers, or it'll say something like product inquiry, something like that. So we're gonna click resellers, and then as you can see, boom, it says, thank you for your interest. Please review our reseller requirements here. If you'd like to become a reseller, please email us here. So first, let's see if we even have the requirements to open up a wholesale account with this Funko brand. So it says here, if your store is located in the US, the basic requirements are retailer with a verifiable brick and mortar. Now keep in mind, guys, the bigger the brand, the higher the requirements they'll have. So a lot of big brands like the Nike, the Adidas, like those level type brands, they'll require you to have a brick and mortar location. Now, keep in mind, I'm teaching you how to do all this from online. So we're only going to work with brands that don't require that. And keep in mind, there's thousands, if not millions of brands that do not require all that. Only the big brands will require you to have a brick and mortar location. So But as you can see, it says this Funko brand says you can have a brick and mortar location or an online retail location. Now, all that means is that you need an LLC with a business address attached to it. I live in the state of Georgia. It only costs $100 to get an LLC. Wherever you live, the prices may vary, but generally it's not that expensive. So, boom, online sellers can open up wholesale accounts with this brand. So, that's good. Now we're going to see what the next requirement is. It says Funko approval of new account and business credit application. So that means there's some type of application that we're going to have to fill out. So that's cool. And then meet the minimum order as determined by the quantity in your case. That means that you just have to order the MOQ. MOQ stands for minimum order quantity, meaning if, like it says right here, so typically 4 to 24 items per SKU. So that means like if you want to order something from this brand, they're gonna have an MOQ, meaning maybe their MOQ is 100, right? That means that minimum you have to order 100 units from them every single time that you place an order, which is fine because as long as we're buying something for a good price and we know that we're gonna make money from it, I want to buy as many units as possible, right? So it says, if you meet the above requirements and are interested in applying for an account, please email sales@funko.com with the following items. Short business summary, tell us about your business. Do you have a brick and mortar location? So here's basically where you would tell them like, hey, I'm an online retailer. I'm interested in purchasing your products. Here's my reseller's permit attached to this email. Can you please send me over your price list? So you would send them something like that. And again, you would need your LLC and then you would need your reseller's license. And you can see it says right here, business license and reseller's license or certificate of resale or wholesale license. It's called something different in every state. So you would just see what it was called in your state. And in Georgia, where I live, the reseller's license is completely free. And I know in other states, it's usually very, very cheap. You can get your reseller's license on the Department of Revenue website for wherever you live. So let's say you live in Florida, you would Google Department of Revenue, Florida, and on that site, you'll be able to buy it. And that's where you would be able to get it for the cheapest, if not free. Now, if you don't want to do all this work of Googling and finding out where to get your business license, reseller's license, etc., you can just go to LegalZoom.com. And they're basically just a company that'll do all of that searching for you. And you'll just have to pay a little bit more. But that's actually where I got my LLC because at the time I didn't know that you could just go to the Secretary of State and apply for it and get it yourself. But if you're looking for like a faster way of doing things, you can just go to LegalZoom and they'll be able to get all of this stuff for you. And you can see that another one of their steps is to complete this account and business credit application, which is what they're talking about right here, where it says Funko approval of new account. So you would just fill that out. And then boom, that's all you would do to possibly have a chance at opening up a wholesale account with this brand. Now, I'm going to do another example because every brand is different. But guys, this is basically the process, right? As long as you have a LLC and as long as you have a reseller's license, which if you don't have either of those things, it's very easy to go get those. So once you go and get those, that's actually step one. You would just then go to these brands' websites and see if they have a wholesale tab or a reseller's tab that allows you to apply to get a wholesale account with them. Now, keep in mind, the bigger the brand, the harder it is going to be to open an account. And some brands are so big that they don't really deal with selling products to people like me, Amazon sellers and even brick and mortar stores. Instead, they sell to distributors and then they let those distributors sell to online sellers like us and big box stores like Walmart, Kmart, Target, etc. So sometimes you'd be better off instead of contacting these brands, contacting their distributors. And I think you see right here, it says, why would I use a distributor? Would like to purchase items in smaller quantities, need inventory that Funko doesn't have in stock. So it says that you can even request a distributor list from this brand. And you can request a distributor list from any brand that you come across. And I highly encourage you to do so. If I were you, I would apply for a wholesale account on the brand's website as well as request a distributor list just in case. So this is just the example with Funko. Now, let me go to another product on Amazon. I always use this product as an example. So let me just go to, or let me actually just go to bestsellers, and we'll do a random product. So let's go to bestsellers. We'll go to health and household. And you don't want to sell anything that's branded by Amazon simply because you don't want to compete with Amazon. But we'll click on something like this. Vital Proteins is a decent sized brand. They're in the bestsellers category, meaning that they're doing well on Amazon. So let's see how we can open up a wholesale account with this company, right? So instead of the Funko site, let's Google Vital Proteins and see if their company website pops up. So boom, look, it's right here, vitalproteins.com. We're going to follow the same process. We're going to scroll all the way to the bottom, see if they have a wholesale tab. So let's see, wholesale. Okay, they do not have a wholesale tab, but they have a become a distributor tab. Okay, I'm wrong. Look, I just had to move myself out the way. Boom, wholesale right here. So we're going to click wholesale. And then it says wholesale pricing right here. So let's click that. Or actually, no, it's not clickable. So let's keep scrolling down. Boom, sign up now. And then boom, it's simple like that, guys. They have a simple wholesale application. You put in your name, last name, email, phone number, your business name. So this would be the name that's attached to your LLC. And then you would submit, and then you just wait to hear from them. So it's as simple as that, guys. You know, some websites are going to have it simple where they have a wholesale link. And then some websites you'll have to contact them via email, or you'll have to contact their distributors. Okay. So that's how you open up a wholesale account. Again, if you want more step-by-step info on how to do this, how to know if a product is profitable to sell, and how to acquire your LLC, all that type of stuff, you're going to want to attend my free workshop. I do it every single Sunday. The link is in the description for that. But guys, if you found value in this video, please give me a like on this video. Comment any questions that you have. I answer every single one of my comments. Help, like this video, help me with the algorithm, help me grow this channel, because all I'm trying to do is help you guys and see you guys make some money on Amazon. Also, shout out to my boy Derek right here. He actually attended the free workshop, and he's now making almost over $10,000 a month on Amazon. So shout out to my boy Derek. Just wanted to give you a shout out on my YouTube video, bro. But again, guys, I hope you found value in this video. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.